The choice that everyone thought was insane was simple. I married a woman 42 years my senior for financial strategy, not love. The idea was planted at my college graduation party. At 22, I was fresh out of school with a business degree and $60,000 in student loans. My uncle Dominic pulled me aside and delivered his brutal, unapologetic advice. You're going to stay broke if you follow the normal path. Marry for strategy, not feelings. Find an older woman with money and no heirs. Everyone will hate you for it, but you'll be set for life. The concept disgusted my family, but the cold logic of it stuck with me. A desperate alternative to a life of crippling debt. The blueprint meets reality. 3 months later, I met Patricia Whitmore at a charity fundraiser. She was 64, elegant, and stood alone. We connected immediately, talking about art, travel, and life. She was funny, sharp, and, unlike everyone else, didn't treat me like the help. I soon realized Patricia Whitmore wasn't just wealthy. She was generationally wealthy, owning apartment buildings and sitting on multiple corporate boards. I hesitated for 2 weeks, battling the shame of Uncle Dominic's plan, but my looming student loan payment forced my hand. I called her. Our first dinner turned into a second, then a third, and by the 4th date, I realized something unexpected. I genuinely enjoyed spending time with her. Patricia had led an incredible life, built a real estate empire, and had stories that made my college years seem insignificant. She was also profoundly lonely. Her 2 ex-husbands had chased her money, not her company. She had no children, a decision she now regretted. The unconventional pact. 6 months into dating, Patricia shattered the comfortable pretense we'd maintained. During dinner at her penthouse, she laid out the reality. I know what you're doing, and I know what people will say about it, she stated, holding up her hand when I tried to protest. I'm not stupid, and I'm not naive. You're 22 and could have anyone your age, but you're here because you're smart enough to see an opportunity. I respect that more than the boys who pretend they love me. Then came the proposal, shocking in its honesty and generosity. Marry me, no prenup, because I don't want you to feel trapped or desperate. Her only condition. In exchange, you take care of me for however long I have left. Not as a nurse or a servant, but as a companion. Someone who actually wants to be in the room with me. I was frozen. She had articulated the shameful truth I couldn't admit. She concluded with a sad smile. Everyone will hate you for this. Your family, your friends, strangers on the street, but you'll be financially secure, and I'll die with someone who chose to be here. The backlash begins. 8 months after we met, we married at City Hall with 2 witnesses we pulled off the street. I didn't invite my family. I knew the judgment would be unbearable. Patricia had no one left to invite. The moment I posted a single wedding photo on social media, a picture of a 22-year-old and a 64-year-old in front of City Hall, it took a turn I never expected. The ensuing storm of criticism, betrayal, and public scrutiny was immediate and explosive.